Hello, everyone.
Here we go.
We're about to join a Theros draft.
We have joined a Theros draft.
We have joined a Theros draft. My name is Oisin.
Hence the Seriously Oisin.
Yep.
My name is Denis. Hence the We're in my house.
Yep. And we are recording the first of hopefully many draft videos for this YouTube channel.
Now we have to sit and wait for what about 80% of my Magic Online experience is, which is waiting for queues to fill up.
I guess a little bit about ourselves.
Sounds good.
We're both college students living in Dublin, Ireland. Big Magic the Gathering fans. Been playing for a couple of years now.
Yep.
Fairly new in terms of other people in the community, but we're
They don't need to know that.
but we're very passionate and we're quick learners.
Nice save.
Yeah.
Nice save. Oh, this is filling up.
This isn't going to be. We play to win, but we also try and have a lot of fun. So hopefully you will as well.
We try not to make too many mistakes, but we're sure you'll point them out if we do make them. So this is a learning opportunity for everybody.
This is our first video on this channel, so bear with us. We're kind of feeling things out, trying to figure out what we're doing. We're going to have new videos up.
Ideally weekly.
Every Monday, I think was what we're Yeah, every Monday if we can. So as soon as this draft fires, we're going to get started.
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Okay. Sarah Cinnamon, alrighty. Probably shouldn't just read out people's names.
It's kind of bad video.
The videos.
Here are the other people who are in the draft.
It's just 30 minutes reading usernames.
Yeah.
Alright, Here we go. Let's open Elspeth. Here's the plan. Elspeth
open
right
Elspeth.
here.
Right. Is it?
Oh.
Prophet of Crucifix, though. That's
Sweet
a card
card.
I'm a big fan of. Okay. Nimbus Naiad is
That jumps to mind for me
just
too.
my favorite card in the set.
I think that might have to be the pick. Other notable things include...
I really hate passing a Prophet, though. It's just such a powerful effect.
It's not even that good. You need you run out of gas pretty quick.
When you're just flashing things in.
Obviously if you're just flashing things in, that's great. But I ran it in a deck once with like 6 or 7 5-drops, and it was great just going Nessian Asp into Ferrispan Centaurs or whatever. But by turn 5, you only really have 1 or 2 cards in your hand anyway, and at that point, it's just all your creatures sort of have vigilance.
This is true.
Which is, it's not bad.
It's not a terrible card.
I think, even if we were already in blue-green, I think I would still take the Naiad over.
The Naiad is, I prefer taking the Naiad just because it keeps us in one color, which is nice. Now, other things that are in the pack, God's Willing and Two-Headed Cerberus are both strong, but not on the level of Nimbus Naiad.
No, Nania's Disciple's good too. Time Defeated and Lash the Whip. Lash the Whip is literally the only black card in the pack.
There's a couple of nice artifact fixing spells, Burnished Heart and Opaline Unicorn.
We've run out of time and have taken the Nimbus Naiad. Rageful Shaman's good.
Rageful Shaman is a cool card. Wavecrash Triton is fine. This pack's kind of sparse. My pick is Ill-Tempered Cyclops.
I would agree with the Cyclops.
There's also a foil forest.
For casting our foil spells. That's the plan.
Our foil green spells, which we'll pick up in pack 3.
Ordeal's also good.
Ordeal is good. I
prefer the Cyclops.
Cyclops is just a big thing.
Shaman's only really good if you're in Minotaurs. I've built a Minotaur deck.
It's underwhelming, I find.
The Minotaur deck or the Shaman?
The Shaman in the Minotaur deck and also the Minotaur deck.
No, he just gives them all +1/+1, gives them trample.
Yeah, I just find the Minotaur deck doesn't often work.
Fair enough. I'm taking the Cyclops.
I think Cyclops is the way to go. And now we're being punished.
Yeah, this isn't great. Oh, we'll just take... we made arguments for Cyclops being good before. These still apply.
Notable considerations.
I don't like Anthusa at all.
Anthusa's... she's powerful. You can't deny she's powerful. The only reason I don't like her is because she's the worst of the
pre-release
promos. And the others were all very, very good.
I could see taking the Dryad here.
Because Bestow is extremely powerful.
These are actually pretty on par.
Yeah, and the argument there is we're already in red.
In red.
Another thing to consider, if you put a Nimbus Naiad, I know it's living the dream, but if you put a Nimbus Naiad on a Two-Headed Cerberus,
I'm not taking the Two-Headed Cerberus for that reason. If we're taking a red card, we're taking the Cyclops.
Okay, I would agree with that. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Also, if you put a Nimbus Naiad on this thing, it does 6 damage. If you put it on this thing, this does 5 damage, and then you make it monstrous, and then it does more damage than this would have.
That's true. Okay. Cyclops then.
Who needs other...
We could go heavy red. Fanatic Amogus is strong.
It's just a good card. 4 mana, 4 power isn't...
Other things to consider... there's very little in this pack.
Agent's probably the best card in the pack, really.
I would make the case for Fanatic being better than Agent.
The fact that I'm not playing green or really blue.
Prowler's Helm is very strong.
I guess you take Fanatic.
In the aggro deck.
Bet you wish we'd gone for Minotaur Tribal now, huh?
Still not in a big way. Ah,
Paperkin.
there's a Kragma War Caller there.
It would have worked out great.
We would have had 3 cards.
3 Minotaurs,
The
man.
deck would have been perfect.
Would have been done. Yeah.
I don't like red black in Theros at
That's
all.
fair. It's because red black's removal heavy, and there's really bad removal in Theros. I think we take Vaporkin here, to be honest. I don't think it's close. I mean, Nessian Course is good and all, and if we'd taken the Dryad, I would have been happy about it. But
Messaging Course is a fine card, but I think in terms of power level, Vaporkin beats
it's just
Nessian
better anyway.
Courser.
Yep. I would agree.
Okay. There's a Colossus of Archons, which seems like the opposite of what our deck is trying to do.
I guess we take the Satyr Rambler. I mean, green seems kind of open. This is a good card to be going.
Yeah,
no, it is only
true.
6th pick, really. I think we just maybe stick to our guns. Or I mean, we're not. Would we rather take this in case
We're not married to anything we've picked. I often say to Rambler is very often the 24th card.
I think we take the Courser here.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to put it on the board. I'm going to leave it in main consideration. Okay, never mind. That's a really good card.
Perforous' Emissary is strong. Comparable with Disciple, to be honest.
We are in red, though.
Yeah, our best cards are...
We're in red.
Our best card is in blue, but...
Fair. I think we can afford taking this.
I think it's the pick. There's nothing else I'd really take over it.
A little heavy on the old 4s here.
Ooh, a Boulder Fall.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, I would rather take the basic land.
There's literally nothing in the... I mean, that's a fine card. This is a fine sideboard card. We don't even know if we're in green.
We were probably not in green. But, I mean, Fade is probably awkwardly the pick.
Yeah. Oh, Dissolve.
Dissolve, I think Two-Headed Cerberus is the pick.
Oh, the Unicorn?
Not really a consideration at this stage, I wouldn't say.
I think Unicorn's really good. I don't like Cerberus that much. It's awful if you don't have anything on it.
At its very worst, it functions like a Grey Ogre.
Sure.
Um,
But that eats X1s.
Yeah. So that's like very worst case scenario.
Okay.
And in this format, there's just so many ways to make it
I guess it's
strong.
pack 1. We can prioritize stuff.
Spellheart Chimera is fine.
No, it's not.
It's a fine card.
No, it's not.
It's a fine card.
No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We've picked 7 creatures.
I mean, some of them are Bestow.
But
Maybe Fleet Feather Sandals is the pick?
I'm putting it on the board.
I would agree. Do it.
I wish we'd taken the Opaline Unicorn now, because we know. Alright, I guess, consistency, whatever.
Having them sitting there is also good for our Fanatic of Mogus.
Sure.
I would have taken Lost in the Labyrinth there, because we were in blue.
We're not going to run this.
It's not the worst.
It's close to the worst.
I won't argue there. But it is fine. It does a job.
You like Prowler's Helmet a lot, don't you?
really like Prowler's Helmet,
Alright.
especially in this kind of deck.
It's on the board. Slam it up. We can just run that. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, coming out of pack 1 with 9 cards.
That's about what we want.
We want 7 to 8.
We're very heavy red, which is nice.
Some of the cards here are even good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different ways this draft could go, to be honest.
I
don't think we can take Hyphonia.
Do we take the? Do we need?
This is a very strong black pack.
Yeah.
Sealock
Monster. I know Borderland Minotaur is arguably even better than Sealock Monster, but we're really heavy on 4s.
We're also very heavy in red. I mean, I think...
Omen Speaker?
Omen Speaker is very strong, not so much in
Dragon Mantle's not good in our deck.
Dragon Mantle does things. I don't know if it's the card we're going to pick here, though.
No, it's probably not. It's between these two for me, I think.
The Nessian Asp is a consideration as well.
We're not in green.
We're not in green.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't really a card.
Red-green is quite bad, though.
I would rather be in blue-green.
I'd rather be in blue-red than red-green.
Blue-red, sorry, yeah. So, Monster or Minotaur? Monster because it's a 5-drop.
I feel like Monster... No, a Minotaur is probably going to be the pick. I don't think Monster's going to do what we want it to do.
Okay.
A Crone Crusader's fine. We need more ways to target, though.
There's really not a lot in here.
This is a terrible pack for us.
Think the Fortune Hunter, I guess? Sit and read the bones are annoying.
Oh, someone's got a sweet black deck going on. Maybe it's time to move?
To black?
I don't know. I mean, we're seeing a lot of really strong stuff going around.
Well, I mean, there couldn't have been a lot of good blue-red stuff in here. There's only one card missing.
This is true.
And the rare's still here, and all of the uncommons are still here. Mm-hmm. Like, it could be like a lightning strike, but, Yeah. It could also be a wing steed, but I think we just take the Fortune Hunter and stick and pray.
Okay. Let's see how we go. Another Cyclops is a nice
Mono
pickup.
Cyclops? That seems like a plan.
That's a plan. They're very powerful cards. And there's nothing else in this pack as well. There's another sip there.
Voyage's End.
Voyage's End is fantastic.
I can't think of a card I would really take over Voyage's End.
I
completely forgot this card existed until right now.
It's such a bad card.
I completely forgot that was a card.
Destroy target mountain.
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Stone Shock. No, Nimbus Naiad. Now we're talking.
Now we're in business.
Now we're talking. Because we've got two two-headed Cerberuses.
That curve though.
We've drafted a wall. Okay, we haven't drafted a curve.
Like we don't need to run all of these.
There's the monster.
Monster or the Triton.
Triton is interesting in this kind of deck.
I think I would rather take the monster. I mean, we have to target the Triton.
For me, it's probably going to be either Triton or Sparkjolt.
Really?
Sparkjolt is interesting in this format.
I would rather the monster's just a big thing.
Monster's a big thing, but it's not like 60% of the time doesn't attack till turn 7 if we're lucky. If we're hitting all our land drops.
Maybe Triton's better. We got stuff to target it.
The nice thing about Triton is it can get things out of the way. It can play the tempo game. Dragon Mantle's sweet.
That's perfect. I should clarify, we have drafted 14 cards and 13 of those are creatures.
So now we've drafted 15 cards.
So we're President Chimera or Spirit, probably the Chimera.
I don't think we can underestimate the power of Bestow in this deck.
It costs 6 though, and it's only +2/+2.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather having an evasive threat to bestow onto.
To bestow on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, other considerations.
It's a 5-drop.
We're out of space for 4s. Is that the thing?
Yes.
Well, move the Naiads.
Okay.
And move the Emissary to 6. Now that's a curve.
To 7.
7? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, grab the Chimera, I'd say.
Yeah, there you go.
Ugh.
Second Dragon Mantle?
I think Dragon Mantle's better than Monster here.
I agree.
This
is... I go... Boon's the only good card in the pack. So...
Yeah, may as well cut it.
I don't want a second Stymied Hopes.
No one wants a second Stymied Hopes.
This is a good card, but obviously no one's in the color pairing, so maybe we just take this instead.
There's nothing in here that's a problem for us.
Not really. There's a Sparkjolt. Oh, Triton should be perfect.
Triton, if we can activate it, Triton's actually a very good card.
We're in blue-red.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what
okay. Sweet.
Ooh, take the forest.
I did.
Chosen?
That's actually pretty good.
I don't know why that's going so late.
Sweet. Alt Art Island. Can't lose. I should say, we're doing a Swiss, not because we're noobs, but because we want to guarantee that we have 3 rounds to film.
Yeah, it's quite late at the moment, and we really don't have time to do another draft after this one.
I don't really feel like... It's also super disheartening if
we just lose.
That's a good card.
There's literally nothing in this pack.
I want another... I mean, he's not awful.
He's quite bad.
Fine.
I mean, with the amount of target things we have, he's very bad.
I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty tempted to take the Foil Island.
I think that's entirely incorrect.
Cut the Spear.
Cut the Spear or the Wingsuit Rider.
The Spear.
You think the Spear hoses us?
Okay. That was bad.
That was
miserable.
That was a really disappointing pack 3.
We have a stack of 18 good cards, so we can't really be that sad.
We're playing Pauper, is what's happening. We haven't drafted a single rare.
Do we have any uncommons?
We have at least 2 uncommons. We have the Perforos's Emissary.
Oh, sure.
And Triton Fortune Hunter.
I'm Fanatic. Alright, so we're playing, what's the other one?
Peasant. Peasant is
yeah.
when you play commons and uncommons.
Yeah.
I've got Pauper on the mind at the moment. I've just ordered the cards for my Pauper cube. I'm super excited.
You called me up.
I did.
Like 10:30, going, hey, I need like $10 more to fill this order on Card Kingdom. Is there anything you want?
Don't say the name. free sponsorship.
Maybe they'll contact us. Riptide here, right?
Yeah, seems like a plan.
That's really good. Incidentally, not a ton else for us. I mean,
Seder Rambler is the
gods are kind of underwhelming and limited. She's a pretty good one.
Nylia, yeah, the ability to pump things for 4 mana is strong. We're not outside the realm of splashing things in this deck. Yeah, Voyage's End is almost certainly the pick here. I don't want a 3rd Dragon Mantle, I don't think.
Although, I wouldn't mind the Omen Speaker, but...
I think Voyage's End is significantly more powerful.
If we're just going to tempo him out and smash him, that's the plan. Like
I mean, on that note, Portent is very strong.
Be good in this deck.
It's an excellent finisher. Especially if they just play something we can't deal with.
It's a heroic trigger?
For our heroic cards. For Triton Fortune Hunter, we can cycle it.
And scry.
And scry one!
In the wrong order.
Yeah, that's kind of awful. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with gas. This is...
What do you think of Burnish Chart here?
I don't know if it goes in the deck, but I don't really want any of these other cards.
I'd like the potential to splash something, if something comes around that we want.
Sure. Boulder Fall. Oh, another portent.
I don't think a second portent is great.
I think a second portent's fine.
In the sideboard?
No, just
run it.
It's great in an aggressive deck. They lose a blocker, you gain an attacker.
Mm-hmm. It's much better if it's
the last spell you cast.
Like it's pretty miserable if you're just doing it for value. Hey, I mean, like...
No.
We need a rare. We're short on rares.
We're short on rares. I think we might actually...
I think it's the only card in the pack.
There's no way we're running this.
I don't think it's unreasonable.
It's... Okay, it is unreasonable. It is horrendous.
It's a terrible card, don't get me wrong.
This isn't Cube. We're not forcing mono red. This is just awful.
Is it worth anything? Do you know? I mean, it's played in a couple of decks.
Even if it is, I mean, I'm going to take it, but even if it was, I would be... that's Death Battle Raider isn't good for us.
There's a
Pixis?
Pixis? Is it Pixis?
No.
Pixis. Pixis of Pandemonium.
I think we take the Death Battle Raider.
I would agree.
Good card. Arena Athlete Wheel.
It's
a piker. It's a 2-mana 2/1.
You didn't like the 1-mana 2/1.
This one has downsides.
Yeah, okay, take the athlete. I mean, a null's a consideration.
I think I might take the foil island.
A null's nice in the sideboard.
All right.
Against the heavy bestow deck.
You're gonna miss that foil island. You're gonna be gutted when someone.
Rambler's fine with a lot of bestow in the.
You just refused to take the other one.
I don't mind Rambler. We're not gonna run it.
Then we put the Last Breath.
Last Breath does do good things against us, yeah. Omen Speak is a nice pickup, yeah.
We're on 25, so we have cuts.
We'll probably cut the Burnished Heart. Fate Foretold doesn't do anything.
No, I'm going to cut that Burnished Heart. I really want to cut one of these 4s.
Yeah, our curve's looking pretty rectangular.
Although, remember in mind, this isn't a 4. Oh, no, that is a 4.
It is a 4, it's an actual 4. I
meant to move the portent.
Yeah, portents...
Portent and Griptide aren't 4s.
Ideally.
Nice, there it is.
This
is a square.
Yeah.
We've built a square.
Alright, so...
We only have one cut.
It's consistent. It's gonna do the same thing over and over again, which is what you want in your aggro deck.
Actually, that looks fine. It's not accurate because of these, but that looks fine.
That's a solid curve.
A little bit of a bump here. But I mean, this is really somewhere over here.
Yeah, we can live with that.
I know it's not a 9-drop, but...
it may as well be.
There we go. That seems fine.
I think this is a 17 land deck, for sure.
So you think we cut the portent?
I think bringing in a second portent is better than starting to.
Also, we can't... We don't have any 2-drops. I'm going to consider cutting this because we can't regenerate it, but we're low on the 2s.
Also, a 2-mana 2/3... Like, if it didn't have the regenerate ability, it would be a playable card.
Sure. Okay. I think that's it then. Do we have any alt arts? Sweet.
Alright. What do you think, Magic Online?
8/8.
So 9/8 islands.
I would rather 9/8 reds. Every single 4-drop in our deck is red.
And also we've got double red on turn 3. Yeah, maybe 9/8 mountains is the way to go. Wonder where it's getting all that blue from.
The Prescient Chimera, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't actually know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, hang on. We'll sort by color and just see.
Yeah, even...
We just have we have way more red, and we have double red. That doesn't make any sense.
So, we love Magic Online.
I don't know how the algorithm works. Mm-hmm. Like, I tend to trust it. It's usually fine, but...
Often. It's a good starting point, for sure.
That's that. See you in round 1.